Lurch raging and gonna do some massive damage in the woods. Attacking the Lorien archers. Oh, the splash damage! Welcome to Command Point Middle-earth. My name is Enrique and this is the Arena 1 versus 1 standings at the moment. We have Rank 1 PBR at the moment, if we would end it right now, winning $75. We have a Rank 2 Awe $50 in prize money. Goes to him if we would end it today. And we have Ghostball Rank 3 for the $25. Mr. Kardy played the most games, 36 games played all time or during this league. Yeah, random to top 40. Anyone can get it, anyone can get it. Hot streak, PBR, Mr. PBR, 8 wins, farming the server without losing one game. Followed by Kardy and Ossogart. Kardy 7 wins, Ossogart 6 wins. Very well done by Kardy, also putting some numbers in there. Then there is an upset. I love this. The Giant Slayers. Giant Slayers Sania beat a 130 rated player, beat Ossogart, a 14 rated player. That's a rank difference of 116 ranks. Another upset, Finrod beat Hunter and Dahaha beat Lira Redai. The Climbers, Delicious N climbed 41 ranks, Xemix climbed 26 and Adrian climbed 14 ranks. Then we have some rivals, some rivalry games. Thor and SPQR couldn't let go and kept fighting each other in the arena. They played 6 games. They played 6 games just against each other, back and forth. And Xemix played 5 games and Empire and Kardy played 3 games. Those are the rivalries of today. And then Lira and Share, a 1 hour game yesterday. You played an hour long. Imagine losing that game though. You played an hour and then you lose. Pff, that is rough, man. But yeah, these are the marathon runners. Just not giving up. Keep pushing for that win. Very well done. And finally, let's go have a look at the map meta. Maybe this is not a surprise for anyone, but Shallow of the Isen, Frozen Shallows of the Isen. Pretty much Forts of the Isen, most pick map by far. So learn this map. Learn this map if you want to win, or learn a different map very well and keep picking that one. I have a beautiful game for you guys. I have a beautiful games, none other than Poero and Solas are going to play Elves vs Isengard on Iron Mountains. We have Poero on the right side of the map, carrying the yellow banners, playing the Elven faction. And Isengard on the left side of the map, with the blue banners, it is Mr. Solas. Mr. Solas. Let's look at this from the perspective of the Elves. Elves known for a very defensive faction. They're very good at defending the base. And Isengard known for attacking faction. They don't really want to rush it. And the economy faction, using those wild men to their advantage. Had a little conversation with Kardy. Kardy told me, hey Enrique, I love the game replays you do and the casting you do, but maybe you should focus a little bit more on the different sides of the map, like the creeping. Maybe a little bit of the harassment, not only the main battles. And I was like, that's a good idea. Maybe I should be doing that. So let's focus on the creep. Let's look at this guy for a while. What are they doing? They're walking around. They have some bodies around. That's kind of nice. Yeah. It's a joke. I know what he meant. 4 furnaces and a beautiful orc layer. Is this Thug? No, it's not Thug, right? Or Uruk pit. The Uruk, the warriors running towards the Elves. The Elves, in the meantime, getting a builder near the trolls. Maybe gonna do some builder creeping. Some troll creeping with the builder. Warden being used. And there is flanking damage done to the Elves. The Elves are like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. Let's go do some harassment ourselves. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll come back. Oh, very well done. Good wall hub by Poero, blocking the attacking pattern of Isengard. He only has 1 minute with, or is it 2 minutes? Let's look at this. I think it's 1 minute. Duration 1 minute. Yeah, he's only 1 minute with that thing. So, yeah, being able to block it takes away from that minute. Very well done by Poero. Now, these RotWK, surrounded by 2 battalions of swordsmen, still surviving because of the war chant, but here are the elves. And the elf archers are gonna slay these beautifully clothed RotWK. I don't know why I really focus on how they look. Maybe I have a thing for RotWK, and that's now something that I shared with the world. I don't know. We're discovering these things. Yeah, RotWK running away. There's some creeping done. I missed it. Totally missed it. The pikes did the creeping on the bottom side. The pikes immediately went for the troll cage. These pikes are very powerful, especially with rank 2. They can easily do this. You don't have to micro it. You just have to attack move into the cave troll, and you'll get it. Little bit of harassment blocking, destroying a battalion of swords, and there are the archers killing the cave troll for the elven player Poero. Here it is, the harassment, the creeping by the pikes. So let's keep a look at the meme map, because there's a lot of fast-moving units. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's a Warg Pack. Warg Pack are gonna do some harass. Probably it's harass, or it's gonna catch some archers off guard. Nope, it's harassment. Hall being used and running away. He's like, nope, I don't want to face those archers. Archers doing a very good job against these Warg Packs. I think they're not very good at piercing damage. Both cave trolls being crept by both players. Very well done. And then the mid camp is being tried by the elven player, Poero. Or at least contested. After taking their own works. It's contesting now these works. Oh, maybe that work pack is sent to maybe steal the treasure. Maybe that was what Solas was doing. See, I learn. While doing this, I learn as well. Now, harassment on the top side of the map. These pikes have not been doing anything for a while. They took the inn. And the Warg Pack, 3 battalions of Warg Packs are destroying the farms and doing the harassment. And while the elven player Poero is losing the melon trees, he's gaining the Warg Pit. So he gains a little bit of money and sacrifices a little bit of money. So this might eventually be even. Getting his own work creep for that extra boost of money. And yeah, losing a elven pikeman. The elven player finding the rank 3 orc warriors. They are probably going to retreat in 3, 2, 1. No, he's not going to retreat. He's just going to fight this. Alright, he's going to lose it. War chant being used, attacking in the middle, trying to go for some harassment, spreading out the war chant over the map. And these lances are busy looking at the rubble, contemplating their mistakes, destroying this house of those wargs. Middle fight is war chant and crows versus rallying call and speed up, I think. Palantir kind of ability. What's this called? It's not even being used, but far side. It's a plus 15% attack range. It could make a difference. And then some harassment with the orc, Uruk Pikemen and black orcs. And some harassment on the other side with a combo. Countered by Lurch. Lurch taking the free money. Or the free experience. There it is, the archers. This is the defense of the elves coming through, killing the black orcs. The Warg Pack trying to defend, but there is pikes here, so these Warg Packs are going to be shredded. He needs to send some army back, and he did. The swordsman fleeing, Lurch gaining experience, now level 2 already. But he sacrificed a few furnaces to gain that level. And here are the Lancers. Now if you pay attention to where these farms or furnaces are being placed, they're not spread out on the top and the bottom side of the map. They are expanding. Like Isengard is expanding on the bot side, and the and Poero is expanding on the bot side as well. That way you can send your army. You don't have to split your army too much. You can just send them to mid and bot to defend and attack, instead of having to send them to top and bot at the same time. Another has been done. The Lancers and the Pikes together, and in the middle, attack main force versus main force. The Lord and Archers trying to hold the line, but they can't really. If there's no Pikes, it's difficult to defend against these Cav, the Warg Riders of Isengard. The Warg Riders of Isengard are combining with the Warg Pack, trying to harass the top side of the map, but there's nothing to gain. There's nothing on the top side of the map. Meanwhile, the Lancers on the bottom side of the map doing the creep and getting a builder. Is he gonna get the builder here? Ooh, land is being bought in the spellbook for Elves. Yeah, he's going to get a builder. No, he didn't. Maybe get a cancel. Land being used in the face of Isengard. This is very difficult to deal with. It's just a very powerful attack boost. Lurch raging and gonna do some massive damage in the woods. Attacking the Lorien Archers. Oh, the splash damage. What a splash damage. Crazy. They losing maybe 5 or 6 Lorien Archers just to Isengard's lures. Great timing running back, knowing that his rage is gonna run out. Meanwhile, the Cav is fighting the Cav and losing. Elves losing the Cav to the Warg Riders. Elves, however, on 1000 command points, and I don't think the Uruk-hai Isengard does have that. Nope. Solas is on 650, now losing another furnace. Elves keeping the pressure. This land in front of the base is a very, very powerful land to have your units on. Get a builder there, build a well, build an... is it leadership? Or is it spell bonus? It's buff bonus, yeah, get a statue in there. Get some leadership extra. They're gonna be undefeatable on the land. It's very, very powerful too. It's such a big range as well.
I serve the House of Elrond.
Elrond there with leadership. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. Glorfindel. Yeah, it doesn't have leadership. My bad. My bad. Don't know that. Voice notes yet. Camping the production of Isengard. He might want to build some production in the back of his base. Meantime, harassment by the Pikes for vision. Meantime, harassment by the cavalry with Sharku as a hero. Oh, losing a big... What is this? Losing a big part of his Warg Riders. He just spawned. And Glorfindel is chasing the heroes of Isengard, or the hero of Isengard, Sharku, with his battalion. Almost on 15 power points. He can go for a lot of powerful abilities and spells to maybe close out this game. Oh, big trample on the Auric Archers, losing a lot of big part of his army. However, crippling Glorfindel might not be the best hero to cripple, but at this point, he's gonna lose it. There are the Eagles. Eagles being used to... Oh, losing Glorfindel, the 2 alerts. Very painful, very well done with the cripple shot. Yeah, the heroes of Isengard are defending against the Cav and against Glorfindel, but because they did that, the Elven player now is camping the Elven player is now camping the production of Isengard with Haldir in the mix. The inn still for the Isengard players Solas, but there is no builder, there's no command point, there's no army. Elven player on 1000 command points, Isengard on 250. But an attack has been issued. Maybe this can work. 3 heroes are fighting the main army and destroying everything with just 360 command points. He won the middle fight and took out the middle base. Is Isengard gonna turn this game? 200 to 300 command points now of army and by the Elven player. Solas fought his way out of this game. Glorfindel rebuild. In the back of Isengard base is Lancers trying to keep pressure on Isengard. Isengard is very low on money, I think. 400 resources. He needs to keep building Isengard. The Solas needs to keep building army, but he also needs to build resource building, so he needs to get a balance. Either not lose this army to anything, which is hard because these units are on a timer, or... Oh no, he's losing so much of his armies. And Glorfindel dies again! Sharku taking the kill. Level 5 Sharku is menace on the field. Even though the Elven player completely surrounded, had Solas surrounded and on a back foot, Solas with just a small army of 300 units demolished the buffed army of the Elves on land. Losing pikes, couldn't escape, just trying to do some damage. Pulling away the armies of the Elves. Very well done by Solas. Solas has to deal with these swordsmen in his base. He can't because there's no army in the back of his base. He needs everything he has to attack. Otherwise, there's no coming back. He can't just keep defending and bleeding furnaces. Yeah, losing another farm. The Isengard player is in trouble, sending his heroes back to defend, but here is the power of the ends. 3-bit on the field, now being able to purchase in level 1, losing the production, or attacking the production as a remedy to get some more money. Mr. Solas tried to get devastation and ice in industry, but yeah, the Elven player Poero using the land to give himself another attack boost and a defensive defensive bonus. Oh, 3-bit is in range of the ballista tower. Aiming for it now and just attacking the Isengard fortified locations. On the other side though, the rank 5 wargs. The rank 5 Warg battalions are destroying the cav of Glorfindel. He's doing very well. Solas is doing very well with his cavalry, putting the pressure on the Elven armies of Poero. But I feel like with all these pikes and this leadership, the strength of Glorfindel, this is going to be a very, very difficult battle to play. Extras are trying to push, but Isengard just doesn't have enough command points to create an army, and if he would have command points, there is no money to build them. Glorfindel level 4, getting the Blade of Purity, already had Blade of Purity. Oh, the splash damage destroying the pikes. Yeah, but these ends are too strong. Being defended by the Elven archers, this is impossible for Isengard to run through. Trying a defense, heal being used even, and there's the cell. Solas surrendering to Poero. Well played by Poero, winning Isengard. Winning the game, Isengard versus Elves. Let's get into the ladder. PBR versus PBR number 1, 26 wins. Awehawe number 2, Ghost Boy 3rd, Andy 4th, and Kardy 5th. Then we have a few players fighting for the 5th place in the top 5. But on the bottom of the ranking, we have Mayshadow 15th, Rota 16th, Poero 17th, Goethe 18th, Real Potato, Mr. Fatman Fred, well done. Top 9, top 20, 19th, and Estal is 20th. This has been Command Point Middle Earth. My name is Enrique, and I'll see you on the ladder. Nice. That's a good recording. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of an update of the ladder in Arena and Battle of Middle Earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle Earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.